Again to recall the time back in 2020. The year when diseases and disasters suddenly pumped up with no notice. A sense of sorrow and insecurity emerged unstoppably. The spread of forest fire, the period of coronavirus, and countless cases of sudden cardiac death are all becoming the externalities that impact us for now and shortly after. Me and my mom always joke and imagine about a hypothesis with an illusionary fantasy. What if all of these events don't even exist? What are people doing right now? And how far will the development of society proceed under the status quo? However, we usually fail to conceive for many two reasons. Firstly, we can assume any kind of externalities that have not even happened yet. Secondly, we have already forgotten the feelings of having a life without having any kind of disease or disasters before the pandemic, but only had to accept the fact of unfortunate. However, are we really going to accept the fact of unfortunate? In a common sense, the word accident is usually defined as an unfortunate or undesirable happening that usually occurs unintentionally, which directly results in injury, harm, damage, or loss. And when you search up more about this word on the internet, the Safari will give you out the antonym of this word, plan. It is true that based on the human instinct, by simply planning ahead can truly make people control their own life. However, it is still the fact that people cannot be able to alter the situation despite the fact they have already known the situation. Therefore, based on my own opinion and perspective, the word technology is actually the suitable vocabulary to become the antonym of the word accident. People have already been aware of the fact that technology can bring the huge convenience and electronic devices. However, what people actually neglect the fact is that the technology itself is so powerful that it actually enables people to have access to the research result with their academic background in order to alter the people's behavior into the right way. And this is literally how the technology has altered the people's life with the real life cases. Taking as a simple example on the bioengineering achievement, technology has already saved at least 522 teenagers annually by the single disease of sudden cardiac death. In Chinese, we call it as 猝死. It is up to now the most reported cases on TikTok except for COVID. The internet warns those potential workers who feel anxious about the study and work, which made them fail to manage themselves to sleep and live regularly. None of the experts can be able to foresee and predict the situation, place, and time when those kind of accidents can happen. However, technology becomes the savior. In the US, more than 160,000 defibrillators were implanted inside the US. The device defibrillator can detect the people's heart function by installing it inside the human body and send an electric signal to the external machine in order to previously inform the patient with a sign of a heart attack. Bingo! Foreseeability accomplished, and it is accomplished monumentally. This is not even a rare case. Technology also shows great value on the aspect of ecology. I believe the majority of people may have heard of the news of Australian and California fire back in 2019. Lack of predictions derailed led to over 1.86 million acres of land being burnt. 86 people found dead, and majority found homeless. No one knew when it happened, how it happened, and why it happened. In the same year, over 8,000 fires had traveled through England, Greece, and even Antarctica. But technology once again became the savior. Over 0.3 billion acres of the land in the US were calculated its inflammability by considering its type, size, density, liquid content inside the tree trunk, and the shape of the leaves. Bingo! Another foreseeability accomplished with the real-life cases. So, after we analyzed so many real-life cases, my curiosity simply put out one simple question. Who are taking the full responsibility for all of these events? Based on both, We believe that technology can be able to lower the possibility of current situation and offer people an opportunity to face up against a future attack. However, what I need to inform everyone who are really looking forward to how we rely on using technology to tackle the problem, that for sure technology helps us advancing, but it is solely the palliative. Thinking this way, if we take away the convenience and benefit away from the technology that brought to people, can we actually make the accident inevitable? And even if we can't make the accident inevitable, why would it even be necessary for us to make it foreseeable? And even if we use the simplest method, by controlling the human desire can also be able to successfully tackle the problem, why would it even be necessary for us to use technology to solve the problem? Therefore, to simplify, foreseeability problem is never the matter of the feasibility or the accountability problem, but a matter of control of human desire. Ultimately, it turns out it is never the big deal on whether can we make the accident foreseeable, but it is a matter of the fact when we actually realize that human is pursuing a better solution to mitigate the impact that created by ourselves. Therefore, the simplest way to tackle the problem that we have discussed today is to reflect what human has done and what human will do in the future, which is the simplest, effective, efficient, and realistic method to cover the whole entire topic. And this mission is handling over to the next generation. This is all about my speech. Thank you for listening.